Good evening. Welcome to stream. Happy Friday, everybody. It is lovely to have you here. Sabs and Josh and Meaty and Stitch and Nobu and any lurkers. And today is the day. Today is the day that Dark Souls 2 ends. Yeah. Let's get to it. Level 156.
So cute.
Also you, Meaty, heck. Thank you for the bear, seek lest, Nintendo. And the last time we shall hear it in this game for a long time.
I knew you.
I'm gonna buy some... Ah! Thank you, Stitch. I'm gonna buy some of these.
I'll be around if you make it.
Because Mishandra's got some BS going on. Yeah, Nintendo. It's actually incredible to see. 60 Chat 69. Yeah. I doubt I'm gonna need that, but yeah, Nishandra's got some BS going on, so it is definitely worth being ready with a little bit of ranged stuff. Yeah, I'm nervous, to be honest. Ooh, before that, there is a bonfire that I missed in the Forest of Fallen Giants. I knew there was, but I couldn't remember where it was. I can't remember if there's anything there that's worth checking out, but I was wondering where the missed one was, and I have remembered. Hello, Elvie. So, the Soldier's Key opens up this area. A place we did not check out before. And now, it's incredibly dark. I mean, it was dark all along, but... Now, I could go back to the bonfire, but I also have a million flame butterflies. So I'm just going to use one. There's skeletons in here. Man, this would have been menacing early in the game. Dang, Nintendo. Why didn't you warn me ahead of time? This is now your fault. I know there's an NPC invasion around here. I don't know if there's anything more than that I need to worry about. I honestly don't know if this is worth going to at this point in the game. Probably not. Because kind of, if you can get to the final boss, get to the final boss. But also... Okay, thanks for reassuring me, LV. That makes it all better. But yeah, evidently this is not a place you're meant to be this late in the game. Oh, that's fine, Nintendo. I don't want to defeat you. We get to be friends. I just can't get past there. I remember this area being a bit of pain in the ass when I came here earlier. Ah, sweet, life gems. Man, this is when people in the game still gave vaguely useful advice. Oh my lord! I just take these guys to pieces now. Like, I remember when, like, even when power stancing, they would take like 5-6 hits. I still don't want to deal with that nonsense. Oh, heck yeah, LV. That's nice to hear. There we go. I knew Dennis was about. Cool, try dealing damage next time. God, this guy's such a difficult early game invasion. Yeah, no, that's perfectly reasonable, LB. I don't know what that dude's angry about. Now, weird. I remember something in this area that I'm not seeing. Which makes me think it's... But it's clearly somewhere else. Ah, there we go. No? Yes? Yes? Yes. There's another one of these. But unlike the other ones, you can't do anything with this. I suspect... Oh, that's where you get Tree of a Seed of a Tree of Giants. Interesting. Does this one have a giant rest in peace? So this one you can't even inspect its memories. Sabs, do you know what the Seed of a Tree of Giants does? Aww, Meaty, that's cute. But also, go to sleep. You're allowed. Oh, is that what that is? Okay, neat. I mean, that's a cool item. Essentially, at least. There's nothing there? Weird. Yeah, go to bed. Also, hi, Sage. Okay, so there's really nothing super good around here. Except that seed. Sage, punching somebody is not a lullaby. I mean, I could probably survive down there for a bit. Also, there was a door down here that I never got the key to. Do I perhaps have the key now? Let's find out. I'm just checking out things that I haven't necessarily seen before. No. Weird. Yeah, it's a metal door. I still think it's cool that the last giant was the Giant Lord. I think that's a fun bit of lore. Seriously, I did not know you guys could come down here. Weird. Love you, Sage. Have good EP. Okay. And with that, it is time. Is this the one? This is not the one. Oh, King's Gate. That's the one. Hi, door. So I am going to use summons. Because A, I am baby, and B, I just really, really like Vengarl and Benhart, who are the two friendos you can bring along. Apparently bosses do get buffed health when you bring along a friend, but you know, so sometimes it's still worth it. Yeah, fisting with friends. I've got plenty of effigies. Ooh, 3 peeps? Who's our third? Bradley of the Old Guard? Neat. I don't know who that is. Yeah. I appreciate the bow. And so here is the true face of Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic.
Brave undead, you have proven yourself to me. Be one with the dog.
You know what? You don't look like your Tinder profile. Am I being catfished? Okay, so she can make these horrible spheres. Which I can't target, can I? No, that's rough. I thought I could target them. You'll just have fun so long. Okay, so that's not doing anything. Guys, you had to have seen that coming. God. And as far as I know, there is no way... Oh, you can damage them with... I thought you couldn't damage them with fisticuffs. Well, rip Benhart. Shit. Yeah, Sabs. That's why I bought a bunch of arrows, but they don't work. Apparently, that's the ideal way to deal with those dudes. But yeah, the curse orbs are probably the worst part of that fight. It's honestly not a particularly difficult fight otherwise. Part of the reason to summon help is because, you know, like any good time when you depose a false monarch, there's the after party. You all ready? Okay. God, what? That's an awful way to start this fight. Okay, so you can actually get to those before they curse you if you sprint. Nice!
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another shot. Still another slumbers in the realm of Mars. Not one of them stood here. As you do now.
Hi, Aldia.
You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
I have never fought Aldia before. Ow. Okay. Like, acknowledged. Ow. Okay. That deals more damage than I was expecting. This is actually going to be a problem. The problem is I can't get close to him. Hello, Paula. Man, I hope I don't have to fight Nishandra again. Because, yeah, I can't even stand close to him without taking huge amounts of damage. Now, there are probably times when he's not surrounded by fire, but I don't yet know the fight well enough to figure those out. I'll see if my friends are there again. If they're still there, you know, they can help. I'm not going to complain. Also, Paula, your superpower seems to have broken today. I'm sorry to be the one to inform you. Okay, I still have at least some friends. I've got all my friends. Yo, what? Can I can hear him in there. That's so cool. Eldia's just hanging about. I can't think of another boss that's like that. I thought I'd have more time. That was very quick. Hi, Trom. Honestly, I'm not sure how useful my friends are in this fight. Because I suspect they're just going to die quite quickly. And instead, I might be better off just having the boss with lower health. We'll see. But yeah, I did in fact take a giant fireball directly to the face. Which isn't what killed me. Standing in his cloud of stank is what killed me. But I don't feel too bad, because I remember how my first few dances with Vendrick went. Heck yeah, Sabs. Oh, you're starting with the giant one. Okay. He has so few moments when he's vulnerable to close range. Ow! Damn it. So yeah, if I can be near him when he teleports, that's good for me. Like, I don't want to be right next to him, but near him seems to work. Stitch, I'm always near you. Or rather, you're always near me, because you're in my heart. God damn it. Oh, Beba, the timing of that was too perfect. Oh, thank you, Beba. Ugh, almost walked off the edge there. Bradley is doing very well for me. Oh! Ah, damn it. I thought that was the one.
Leave it to Ryan.
Man, Ryan, I wish. I do think having buddies to deal extra damage helps a lot. Yes, he's got more damage, but they're also hitting when I'm not, which helps. I have to say, the trend of slightly underwhelming Dark Souls bosses does continue. Final bosses, specifically. Like, Nishandra especially is just... Honestly, Vendrick's a much cooler final boss. He's just not the final boss. I believe the DLC, in many cases, fixes that issue. LeChonk. Honestly, his moans from inside there are really interesting. Yeah, you have reliably informed me, Sabs. Ooh. Sir, that was a spicy start. I can't tell if the lightning is from one of my frames or from him. Yeah, yeah! Yes, mage. What I love is Smage isn't actually being mean there. He is literally in canon just a big nerd. Wow. Wow, Smage, you really did me like that, huh? Yeah. Ow. What was that hitbox? Yes, Dark Souls? Come on. Bradley is just going God mode. I think Bradley's going to be the one to land the killing blow. No, it was me.
And remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. Would you come here?
I didn't come here for a throne.
Light, dark, or something else entirely?
The third thing? So, that is how you receive the throne, which is equivalent to linking the fire and prolonging things. But everything sucks. Sabs, the third way after you beat the DLC. Is that interesting at least? Or is it just more of the same? I've never seen this this ending, by the way. I actually didn't know this was an option the first time I played.
There is no path.
Oh, I don't think you get the choice if you don't fight Eldia.
What could possibly await us?
Ah, okay.
And yet receive it insatiably. Such is our fate.
Man, I gotta walk all that way back. Fun fact, Stitch, I literally can't because I can't stream from my PS4. Yeah, very underwhelming final boss, but that is very much tradition. Oh, Sekiro's on PC? I mean, I still have no interest in Sekiro, unfortunately. You may have noticed that I parried exactly 0 times in this entire game, so... I will say, it is a wonderful experience now, as it was the first time I played. It's... Dark Souls is so weird. It's hard to call it fun in the traditional sense. But there is fun in it, and... yeah, the whole thing is very interesting. Stitch, that's an incredibly kind thing to say. What do you mean ending vocals? There are no vocals. Ooh. That little hint of Gwyn's theme. Ah, there they are. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I know it is generally regarded as the lesser of the 3 Dark Souls games, but for me there is so much I enjoy about it. It's especially compared to Dark Souls 1. I do feel personally that it holds together better as a single experience. There's so much good in Dark Souls 1, but there's so much jank. And the jank, unfortunately, for me, hurts the whole experience. Like everybody's favorite Bed of Chaos. Which, like, Bed of Chaos is such a great concept for a boss, but it's just executed really poorly. I love the lore of the giants in this game. Yeah, Shadow Mage. I'll even say it unambiguously. I think Dark Souls 2 is a better game than Dark Souls 1. I think the highs of Dark Souls 1 are higher than the highs of Dark Souls 2, but I think on average, you get a superior experience here. I've heard that people like Dark Souls 3 a lot. And I do own it, so maybe one day. That day is not today. That day probably isn't this year, because I got plans for this year. Can I skip the credits? I don't want to be mean. Interesting, Smage. I cannot skip. Interesting. Smage and Sabs, can you describe to me what you don't enjoy about it? Given that you think it is, like, objectively the superior game. God, this ending song is stunning. I think a lot of Bloodborne bleeds into Dark Souls 3. Interesting. Yeah, Sabs, that's... especially that second part really bothers me. Yeah, that's why at the beginning, the starting enemies can kill you, because you're roughly the same, and by the end, the last enemies can kill you, because they're the people who got this far. Yeah, that is... yeah, all of the humanoid enemies, I feel like I could get a build doing very similar things to them in Dark Souls 2. And the same was true of Dark Souls 1. You know, I'd forgotten how many NPCs there are. Dark Souls 3, dragon form is an abomination. I have heard that criticism before, Shadow Mage. In fact, Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation, now of Second Wind, he kind of said a similar thing. He said he was very excited when he saw Sigmire, until he thought about it for a minute. Hello, efflorescences, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome in. We're apparently talking shit on Dark Souls 3. I hope that's what you were doing as well. Yeah, I appreciate it when it at least acknowledges that, because that's kind of the point. And now we can just keep doing stuff.
Bearer of the curse, until
I don't know if this goes straight into New Game Plus. I kind of hope it does. I do not, Saps.
seek less.
Thank you, Saps. So is this... I don't know, is this New Game Plus now? Oh! Begin Journey 2 to Drang Lake. There we go. I'm not going to play a full New Game Plus. Excuse me? This is needlessly aggressive for the start of the game. Also, does your bird become a shield? That's rad. I want your bird shield. So, yeah, that was an incredibly aggressive start to the game. It's a starting area, at least. I actually never really explored much of this, but I'm assuming there's not much to explore. God, I want a bird shield. I wonder what the... I don't know what you mean by that, Smage. What doesn't work what way? Okay, these dogs are still scaredy. That's fine. Excuse me. Yeah, I can tell the rules have changed. Oh, if you fight one of them, you fight all of them. I should maybe have figured that out. Those are not dogs. I don't know what they are, but I know what they're not. Anyway, this is immediately very aggressive. I thought there would just be the same enemies, but more so. It is not that at all. It's a whole new game. Man, can I take on a Chubbanaut? Whoops, bye. We don't have to do this, buddy. It's fine. Ooh. There we go. See, they just have like more health. Maybe they deal more damage as well. But they're fundamentally the same, and therefore not particularly scary. Unlike the start of the game, which is just like, no, 400 enemies. Enjoy. What did the old lady say?
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse.
Nah, it's all good.
It's an undead. An undead has come to play.
This is different by the sounds of it.
They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
Or maybe it's not. I don't know.
You're finished. You'll
Yeah, I am finished.
follow.
It just finished.
Yes. You will become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men.
Okay, so this seems to be exactly the same.
Their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Okay,
At least
so you
you
don't
know your own name.
you don't have to enter all that stuff again, at least.
Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Barack Obama.
Think back, deep into your past.
Bill Clinton.
Yes, it's an effigy of you.
I'm Bill Clinton? Wow, I did not see that coming.
All people come here for the same reason, to break the curse.
You're no different, I should think.
Doesn't stand a chance.
That's because the curse isn't a curse.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Yeah, but I'll get them back, so it's fine. LV, the curse of the undead in Dark Souls is not actually a curse. It's simply the nature of humans, that they are immortal. And so you can't break the curse, because it's what you are. I'm curious how much is actually different. Might as well. Okay, and I don't even have my bonfires, which, I mean, makes sense. It would be too easy. Hello? Oh, that's just nasty. I thought there was like a scythe or something, not a crossbow. Yeah, I saw the red people earlier. I'm very confused, because they're not NPC invaders. I'm curious if the Emerald Herald or anybody else even recognizes that like, acts any differently on a second playthrough. Hang on. Didn't we just do this?
Are you the next monarch?
No, I'm the previous monarch. I'm the current monarch,
Your
technically.
fate. Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
But I've already got one.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrin.
I killed him once.
Bearer of the... For misery, we will seek them. There's so... Once you...
Yeah.
Bearer, seek, lest...
There we go. Thank you for the dudes, Sabs. Oh! Nishandra does give a soul. Interesting. I didn't think she would. what I wanted to see... I was curious on New Game Plus how far if I could beat the last dragon in what remains of... the last giant in what remains of Stream. But given how much things have changed, I have many fears. See, what I thought was going to happen was that I was just going to breeze my way through. Yeah, the enemies are tougher, but I'm, like, super jacked, and I've got strong weapons, and I thought it was just going to be fine. And I'm no longer sure about that. Ow. Oh, these guys hurt now. I mean, I am glad to hear that, Sabs, because kind of that's what should happen. It's New Game Plus. The game's not meant to be easy. At least not for a while. Ow! Who else is shooting me? It's not just that one person, I'm sure of it. Oh, I don't know, Saps. I mean, I suppose the easy answer is they do lose their minds. Some people are just fine with a certain kind of tedium. Weird, that guy isn't up there. Oh no, he is. Okay. I saw another person and wasn't sure if it was another person or a ghost. Because this is New Game Plus, and I trust nothing. Man, how do you get up there? Oh. You just go up there. That was easy. Man, imagine somebody who knew Vengarl in the past. Just some slight memory rising up. Yeah, I will take a stretch and a hydrate, thank you. I don't know if you'll remember, when I first came through this way on this playthrough, I didn't even have the Cestus yet. I was still throwing fists the old-fashioned way. And it was rough. Because bare fists do so little damage. What weapon is that? Because yeah, it is a bit sad that this has basically been the same thing I've used for the whole playthrough. Oh, hell yeah, Sabs. See? For those trying to encourage me to do hard DLC, that's how you do it. I actually forgot that these doors were closed. No, Sabs. I refuse to hurt your friend. Toots! Oh, hell yes, Toots. I'm just gonna start fully loaded. You know what, Toots? This is a good arena for us. Oh, magic. No, Toots. Toots, now play fair. Nope, I'm not going to attack you while you're in the air. While you're on the ladder. Man, we love Dark Souls hitboxes combined with Dark Souls lag. I'm not going to heal because, you know, that's the way this works. This was a terrible place for me to fight, though. On account of the archer. Yeah, that's fine. I still hate it, but I didn't really lose much. But I still hate invasions. There we go. I don't need that now, at least. Man, it's so weird when there isn't a shortcut there. I know you're active. You know what, Paula? A, thank you for the dudes. And B, somebody needs to appreciate Magikarp enough to use a Great Bull on him. Thank you for being that person. And Sabs, goes even further beyond. Oh my lord, Paula didn't get Magikarp with the Great Ball? I'm so sorry. Come on. Ow.
I've grown old and infirmed. I'm ancient now. I'm different. I'm older. I'm peaceful. I'm an old hag, Steve. I just give up. I'm an old backpack vendor. I give gifts.
Thank you, Elfie. Also, did anybody see what that hollow did? Because it was not normal. I just wanted to get rid of those guys. Apparently, if you're good at parrying, this guy is fodder. There we go. Oh, did these guys leave you alone while the pursuer is there? I didn't actually know that. Nice to know that you can apparently get more than 10 Estus flasks, because there are still shards, unless the game caps you at 10 anyway, which would make me sad. Because to me it seems like the great joy of New Game Plus would be exactly this. Actually, with the Soul of the Pursuer and what I've got, I can probably get 2 more levels. 12 Estus plus 5. Boring.
Is that here, Tessila? However,
I want 99 Estus plus 99. I don't really need the endurance. I just like big stamina bar. Although now that I'm at 50 vigor, it's only increasing by 5 every time. Strength might actually be the better choice now that I do need to hit like a truck. I mean, more so. Oh, that did not give me enough. That's a potential problem. Let's spend some more money here. Mostly just to encourage her to go to Majula. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I've already got the +1. Have good EP, LV. Oh. Hello there. Oh, you guys are not nothing. Wow. That's a new experience. No. Stop that. is that sound? Is that when red men become active? Or do they, like, call for help or some nonsense like that? Ow. This isn't some cool thing like, these are the dudes that I farmed until they don't respawn, or anything cool like that, is it? Probably not. That's a thing that seems cool, but unlikely. Man, I thought this would maybe be a Chloranthy ring +1, but it's just the same thing. So chests don't seem to change what's inside them, except the Titanite chests, which makes sense. You need more junk later in the game. Excuse me? Do I still have the Ashen Mist Heart? No, but I've got Souls of a Giant. That's neat.
Call me
Chair?
Pig.
Hello. I don't know what that sentence means. I assume it has something to do with cleaning up body parts. How are you enjoying your viscera? Wait, do I have my keys? Yeah, I've heard so. No, okay, so don't keep keys. That would be too powerful. Yeah, that's the way to do it, chair. I definitely misjudged that distance. I assume Jingo Pops are the in-universe Funko Pops. In which case, Mint did nothing wrong. Oh, okay. No, okay. In that case, don't touch a man's pop. Anyway, yeah, it turns out if you just beeline it, you can get to the last giant in like 20 minutes. Thank you, Paula. Also, I'm sorry, Sabs. No, I didn't. What would I find there? Are there secrets? Can you speak to the dragon? Wait, so the ancient dragon is in fact not the real ancient dragon. Because if the ancient dragon's soul is there, ooh, that is a lot to take in. Hi, buddy. Remember when I killed you? Well, guess who's back for a repeat? Aww. Are you feeling rumbly? Yeah, that's a lot, Sabs. I think this is one of the great introductory bosses, because it's honestly not that tough, but it teaches you about Dark Souls bosses in a way. Ow! I have heard that that's possible, Sabs. Try doing it with the Cestus. You know, Sabs, sometimes you type words and I find myself confused. Like, I appreciate it. Even the confusion part, I appreciate. But I'm still confused. I'm willing to bet that one of the rings the only ring I don't have is the King's Ring. Yeah. In the same way as the Ashen Mist Heart. So yeah, it is very easy to get to the last dragon in like just a couple of minutes if you know what you're doing and if you're not interested in farming enemies. Oh Lord Sabs. My poor Sabs.
Ah, yes. Now, all right. But first,
Bearer, seek less.
That's many,
Bearer,
Sabs.
seek less.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bearer, seek less.
Yeah, it's honestly remarkable how quickly you can just ass blast your way through this game. When you're not trying to despawn all the enemies, to be clear. Oh, where were you? I was looking for you, dude. Wait, no pursuer? No pursuer? I'm so confused. Does beating the pursuer... earlier also beat him here? I did not know that. Wow. That's cool. God, that kidney punch has some weight to it. That is really cool. I was going to say a potential speedrun strat. I don't think it is, because I don't think he's any easier or faster in the previous area, but it's still cool. I'm actually... Oh, do I? Please tell me I still... I do! I still have the feather! Oh, that's a cool thing to keep. Rather than go to... rather than go to the Lost Bastille, I'm gonna go to Hyde's Tower of Flame. I'm curious how many how many bosses I can beat. Yeah, I suppose there is a skipped cutscene. Yeah. I forgot to check this stuff out. I never bought a single thing from this man. I robbed him, but I didn't buy anything from him. Okay, that gets me up to my 12 Estus. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be doing much of this.
And one with just about nodding. Well, oh yes. So, ooh.
I'm not just about ready to fall apart. I'm fine. Thank you,
Nothing
Shelqua.
I presume. Bearer of the seek, lest.
I do wonder if there's any advantage to using a bonfire ascetic around here. It feels like the answer would be no, since there aren't really any enemies, but maybe there are certain items in chests that you only get at higher levels. I don't know. More pigs and basement skeletons. Wait, but I'm more pigs. I'm curious if the Haida Knights are already going to be Angie. Oh, there. How do you know it's a thief sword? Okay, they're not Angie. That's good to know. Man, fully upgraded Cestus just takes these guys apart. Dark Souls, are we here for a classic? There we go. I would have expected a butthole, but you know, we still good. We Gucci. Ow. I don't see the Dragon Rider there. Normally he's spawned by now. Is this just another boss that isn't going to spawn? Because that seems odd. Hey, there's an extra dude here. Ooh, do I hear multiple? Oh, that is some nonsense I do not actually want to be involved in. Thanks. Like, thanks for the offer. What was that about twin souls, I think you called it? Which is to say, two dudes. Two souls, yeah. It's just, it is amazing how much that is the most difficult boss in the game. That's why Ornstein and Smo is so rough. Ah. Okay, there he is. I just was not seeing him. Ooh! A new friend. You know, I had wondered that, Sabs. That's honestly kind of funny. I assume this over here, one of these says sniper spot, or something like that. Try jumping. I won't, but that actually seems like an okay place to try jumping, unlike most of them. What I can do is actually... Yeah, you better run. Oh, chat, he's not running. Yeah, you better run. That was entirely unnecessary. Those guys aren't that bad. But it was more fun this way. Oh? Ow. What the fuck? Cool. Remember that thing I said about hitboxes? Jesus. So, this guy's tougher than the boss. It's interesting because he comes from the same place as one of the summon signs. There's an NPC summon around here. God damn, that was difficult. Yeah, welcome to New Game Plus indeed. Whoops. Stamina management. Probably the easiest boss.
Are you from these parts? My name is I can but the I'd help the king.
Yeah.
Why did I do I need my and sometime and be I expect without to apply sorry. I expect without to apply sorry.
I do not need faith.
No need for mirror. The gods.
I'm not a soul scrimper. I just don't want to give you my... Oh wait, that's the same thing. Man, that dude was more difficult than any boss I've fought. That's not true. He was not as difficult as Vandrick. But he was more difficult than any bosses I fought in New Game Plus.
Bearer seek less.
Yeah, let's get that. I'm not going to use it because this is the last time I'm going to be playing this for a long time. I do not intend to do a full playthrough of this. Of New Game Plus, at least. You know what? Even with the increased difficulty of New Game Plus, it is really satisfying to be strong in these games. And yet, Haida Knights are still bullshit. No! Why are there more of you? Oh, they're much more aggro than they are on just New Game. Oh my lord. I hate that move so much. Lordy. They are way more aggro. I don't trust you. You're gonna do the thing. I'm just here for the dragon, to be honest. Well, for the Drake. And for Ornstein's little brother. The thing like in Korra? I'm not quite sure what you mean. If I'm entirely honest, Trom. Like, I know there are things in Korra. But I haven't seen it recently, so... any specific reference escapes me. Oh, I vaguely remember that. There we go. A little bit more space for me. Yeah, I do remember that now, Trom. I know this is by no means an actual speed run, but this is, by my standards, a speed run. I was trying to get a backstab there. These guys are very difficult to backstab. God, the range on that. I have. But is it too much to hope to turn that into 5? That's assuming you consider the Drake a boss. Which I guess the game doesn't, so... Ow. I like the idea of a pig run. Mostly just because it sounds very funny. Weakness ally just means hope you brought a friend. You know, I switched to it mistakenly, but I suddenly love the idea of a dual crossbow build. Like, I recognize that it would actually be garbage. Oh! I misjudged the range of that. I mean, that sounds like a rad concept, Sabs. Dual repeater crossbows? Sign me up. And no, for those wondering, I am not going to do a Dark Souls 2 speedrun. I'm not going to learn it, I'm not going to try it. There's nothing you can do to make me do it. He said, knowing it was entirely untrue. He said, knowing he already learned a Balan Wonderworld speedrun and is currently number 6 on the leaderboards. Hate that move so much. I am of the opinion, by the way, that the Pursuer was maybe the captain of the Haidanites, because they breathe in exactly the same way. Which I know isn't a lot to go on, but still. I just think it's interesting that they both have a very, very particular way, like, breathing sound. I don't know what Pokemon Showdown is, but I'm sorry you lost, Nintendo. Shield required a head. It is not. It's just much harder to do without a shield. Because this guy got range. You see what I mean? I mean, that sounds neat, Nintendo, but I'm sorry you lost. Yeah? Oh, you scamp. You tricked me. Ooh. Okay, Nintendo, that's... Yeah, that's just... That ain't gonna happen. Excuse me? No. No, thank you. You know, I didn't expect another one of these. Which was foolish. Don't back away from me. Excuse me? They can heal too? First match 0-4. Second match, you brought them down to 2 Pokemon. It didn't help that one of their Pokemon was Garchomp. Oh no, that's... Yeah, that's rough. Aw, you're already awake. That blows. That makes this run up close to impossible. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back to the bonfire. Because at least the red dude is cleared out. They seem to be one time. Yeah, Trump, do that. Prove to me that you can. Shoot. Shit. Ah, no, that's not actually what I wanted. Paula, I didn't even hear your dutes, I'm sorry. I don't know if your dutes played. Okay, so I just was not paying attention.
Bearer seeks.
Thank you, Nikki. Bearer is indeed seek listing. In this case, I'm specifically seek listing to beat 4 bosses in an hour and a half. Well, 1 more boss in half an hour. Nikki also cute. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, I've already beaten the Last Giant, the Pursuer, the Dragon Rider. Now I'm going to try to beat the last... what's it? The Last Dragon Slayer or something? Basically Ornstein 2.0. I wish we could get that sword. That would make such an amazing ultra great sword. Like, I get that it's absurd. I get that they could never balance something like that. But I don't want it to be balanced. I want it to be strong. Yes, I see you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who's a good hiding knight? Who's a good hide? You are. Oh, yes, you are. No, no. Bad boy. Bad hide and knight. God, that is the worst move in the game. There's no tell, there's nothing. It's weird. That's the second of the big old mace dudes.
Hey.
That despawns. Hey, Nikki. Go. No, no. Now, if the red dude's still there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, this dude's hard enough to deal with. God. Good Lord. Okay. Hopefully Mr. Redman is like a one-time spawn. Because if so, then I can get to the dragon, the Drake, technically, and beat up its ankles. Yeah. And honestly, it's not even much of a challenge. Now, of course, there is a challenge. Oh, excuse me? The challenge is not Ornstein, let me tell you. New Game Plus is nasty. Like, one of these guys is an enormous challenge. Token of fidelity. Don't know what that does. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wish me luck. Ah, God, I'm mistiming that badly. Shit. Yeah, one, Sabs. Well, that's frustrating. My problem is the whole run-up is so long and so frustrating. I'm sorry. He just dropped. That almost never happens. Like, it's what you always want to happen, but it doesn't happen. I'm only going to try this one more time, because, like, I finished. No item. That's fine. I assume those, the eye orbs are also Covenant items. Dang it. It wasn't. The target locking was not locking. Oh yeah, I forgot. These guys get all narky when you kill their boss. Honestly, like, not surprising given the everything, but the soul gain on New Game Plus is pretty solid. Ow. Okay. There's 2 enemies between me and Ornstein. Unfortunately, one of them does that. No, no. God, they're difficult. But not as difficult as Spearfucker. And yes, I do mean he inserts the spear in places.
Hey.
Hey, Smage. Fuck off with that. All of these guys have such quick attacks. Which I know is like the whole challenge of them. Oh, shitty titties. Well, I want to beat Knockoff Ornstein. Nikki Kuta. Nikki Kuta. Oh, Nikki Kuta. There we go. I got it eventually. Yes, Nikki is cuter. And that is definitely a message worth highlighting. I'm taking one more shot at the old Dragon Slayer. That's really pretty. Win or lose, this is where I end the stream, and in fact, the playthrough. Try rolling and then hurrah for treasure. I don't think you're telling the truth. Whoa, he has a butt slam like Smough. Ow. Okay. Yeah. This guy's tough on new game.
I've grown old and infirmed. I'm ancient now. I'm different. I'm older. I'm peaceful. I'm an old hag, Steve. I just give up. I'm an old backpack vendor. I give gifts.
Thank you. I am old. And the time has come. But yeah. Thank you all very much for joining me for this, the finale and then not finale of Dark Souls 2. A game that I have thoroughly enjoyed, in spite of all of its attempts not to be enjoyed by me. Let's see who's live that we can raid. Dilda, Barry, Kelby, Declags, Lola. Ooh, Rebecca Roney's live. That might be fun. Or Yui is playing Oracle of Seasons. We love a Yui. Yeah, Sabs. I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I'm glad to have played it. So yeah, we will not be returning to this. Not for the foreseeable future, at least. My next stream will be Sunday, 2:30 Eastern Time, where I'm going to be continuing with my very first playthrough of Earthbound. And next week, I've actually got some fun things planned. So next week, Wednesday and Friday, is going to be Earthbound. But next week's Sunday is going to be the start of the long-promised Dwarf Fortress playthrough. And I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope to see you around in my next stream. And yeah, thank you for all the support during this, because I did need it. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone you're in. I will see you around in a future stream, and pass the hype on to Yui. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.